Welcome to the Market Thesis. This is your weekly market briefing every Monday before the US Open. Let's go into this. Here are the charts we will analyze today and look over the week. And before that, we have to discuss the major economic calendar. Major economic calendar, we have no any other thing important than FOMC minutes. On 20th of Wednesday, there is the FOMC minutes which is at 2 p.m. This will decide where the market is heading towards this week and where we can guess the closing of the market this week with the help of FOMC minutes. And before that, we have the charts and we have to look into this brief so we can decide and we can plan our week accordingly. So start with the SPX, S&P 500 index. Here is the major resistance and here is the major support. Major resistance is at 7,450.55 and the support is at 7,380. And if you look at the weekly chart is making a very bearish candle. If the charts will continue to drop below the 7,380 mark, there will be the next support 7,340 or 45. If that level breaks, the market will continue to downturn and it may hit the next support level at 7,000 or 6,900. That will be the major support area. And if you look at these levels, here is the 50% scale. The next target is around 6,950, which is close to the 7,000 mark, and we can still see the market is coming to us 7,000, which is almost a 5% drop from the high. And if you look at the SPY, there is the SPY ETF, which is same as the SPX. It may continue to downturn if the major next resistance is not break until 7,453. And if you come to the next Nasdaq is also making a kind of doji candle, which is a indecision candle, and we have to wait patiently into this. Before that, there is the Nvidia earnings this week. Nvidia earnings will decide the where market is heading towards. On the daily charts, market is heading bearish. Still, there is an indecision days like this. Market is heading in between this major resistance at 29,500, 30,000, and in between 29,000, 28,700 like this. Once the next support is breaking down 28,950, 975, which means if we get a closing below the 29,000, the market will continue to drop further and it may come down to 27,700 and the next big support is at 27,000. And QQQ is the same thing which follows the Nasdaq. And here is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is turning very bearish for now. And if we look on the daily charts, it is already into a breakdown zone. If you look at this area, the price was consolidating from a long time ago, like from last 10 days, and it has given a major breakdown now, and it will continue to drop towards 66,000 on the daily charts we have to see. And then if we look on the weekly charts, the market is heading very bearish and the next major support is at 52,000 to 55,000, and here was the resistance zone, like this was the support zone while the price was dropping, and it may turn back from their price. So this is the resistance zone which is acting, and from there the price is heading downturn. So we have to see where the support will work or not. This is the major support at 71,500, 600, and then the next small support is at 66,000 on the weekly chart. If this will drop down to 71 and then 66, there will be the major support here. And if the 66 level will break down, the market is coming down to the 55,000 to 52,000. And then the next is the gold. If you look on the gold charts, the price is consolidating from a long time. And if you look on the daily chart is also consolidating in between. Sometimes we see a breakout and sometimes we see a breakdown, but the major support is at 4,350, 4,400. If you look at this level, the price seems like coming down towards 4,350, 4,300, but here is a small chance of pullback. Price may continue to go further up 4,600, but there is not a very high chance of getting more higher levels. So we have to wait patiently, and if it continues to break down 4,500 level, then we can get a confirmation signal towards the market price 4,300, 350. Now we have to look into the dollar index. Dollar index is like breaking down from a long time. It's a very bearish turn, now consolidating in a very strong range. So if you look at this range, here is the range the price has been consolidating so long, and I have observed a pattern. I want to show you something. If you look on the weekly charts, here is the pattern. The price is supporting the trend line, which is currently support near at the trend line, and the price is consolidating from a long time ago. It has been from 1 year. The price is consolidating from last May to till now, and we have seen a same pattern over a previous year, like not a previous year, just on the previous bull trend. And here it is. The price was taking the support at the trend line and continue going up, and once the price started hitting this trend line and start consolidating in this long range. If you look at this range, it's been like from July to November, almost 6 to 7 months, and then the price give a major breakdown and starts get a pullback retest, and then it will continue dropping very hard towards the lower level from 106 to 80. It's almost more than 25% of correction. We have observed a same type of pattern here. If it breaks down this level 96, 95, and then there is a major chance of a breakdown, and then will retest 96 to 100 level, and it may start dropping further down, which may see like $89 first level, and the major support is at 72 or 75 level, which will be in the long run. It's over the weekly charts. So but the trend is still bearish, and as you know, the US dollar index weakens, the stock market will also drop very heavily. So the next thing is VIX. VIX is also heading toward upwards, so we have to observe a pattern here. Whenever we get a breakout on the daily charts, it's a weekly chart, but we have to look on the daily chart first. Here is the range of the VIX. If it crosses above 19.58 or 20 and get a closing above 20, that means the VIX is heading towards the next level to fill this gap of 24. So 20% jump in VIX, which may lead to the major breakdown in stocks or the stock market or index, Nasdaq, SPX, anything. So we have to make an eye level on 20. Once the 20 level is broken out, like we have to be bearish, and the market will start falling down. So we have to keep eye on the VIX as well. The next thing is the Nvidia. Nvidia has the major earnings. The pre-market, it is almost up $1. There is no any major direction for now, and we have to wait patiently into this in between the range of 228 to 223 or 222. So we have to wait into this, and if you look on this on the hourly chart, it is coming down, and after the opening it may come down after the level of 225. Once it is broken, the market will come down towards the 216, and we can expect a 3 to 4% drop in Nvidia by today itself. If the Nvidia will drop, the Nasdaq will still continue to dropping. So make sure you keep eye on Nvidia, and there is the major earning this week. So hope you like this video. If this video is helpful for you, please like and subscribe our channel.